An Overwatch player by the name of Glissa decided to allow others to listen in on some of the harassment she receives regularly while playing Overwatch. The result is a 16-minute YouTube video chock full of some of the most vile garbage you can imagine. And I think we're gonna take a look at some of this, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I
Do it, dude.
We don't need to actually watch because it's just the Overwatch
you don't
gameplay.
need the sound, yeah.
You only really need to hear this, but
Think I need your healing? Get out of here. Oh, savage.
Sure, you nerd.
You nerd.
So vile.
Much viality.
Fertility.
Yo, I need healing. Come on, Mercy, you're not doing your job.
Fuck you, dude.
Heal your top character.
I thought you didn't want
Mercy,
to.
I was gonna say he literally just said,
Mercy,
"I need your
if I
healing."
I won't call you ugly again.
You can
Yeah,
tell
that's
this
good.
dude has never felt the touch of a woman in any possible way, shape, or form.
never.
I won't call you ugly again.
I swear to God, I won't call you ugly anymore. I got healing from you. You're ugly.
Jesus.
You're probably ugly.
There it is.
Probably ugly.
I just did it. Oh my God. Oh my God. You ever interact with something so painfully stupid that you're like, I know where this is going to go, and then you call it, and that's exactly where it goes?
You
Yeah,
realize
it's
we
like
do a show
Robbie's
with
over
Juxta
there.
every single week. Fuck you.
You can't predict what I'm going to do, stupid.
That's like
Thank
two
you very
Genjis
much.
like deflecting each other right there.
I like how this Mercy's trying to heal me because she wants me.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Jesus.
I like how this Mercy is trying to heal me because she wants me.
She's trying to keep my D intact.
What a fucking idiot.
Jump further into the video. Let's see if it gets worse.
I just want to. I mean, like, this is fair.
This is fairly tame.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, I've actually sat before, unfortunately, because it's like watching a car crash and just watched videos like this with a vile toxicity.
Yeah.
And I've seen some really fucking bad ones. Like,
yeah,
they
sure.
are a dime a dozen.
Yeah. And this is. I would say that this is fairly normal, average shit talking.
God, they can't even push past the choke point. What are you doing, Ryan?
Obviously nothing.
Just stand in the choke.
Like, he
don't
pushes
see the
through it, then
pigs.
backs off.
360.
This is. I mean, they're actually kind of like there's lulls here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expected this to be way worse.
Well, that's why it usually gets worse, like, further in they go, especially if she decides to try and, like, fight, like, talk back at any point. Like, you know that's going to get...
Yeah, she hasn't said anything. So, at least not that we know.
Yo, call me a fish because my name's Fish Boy. Let's go.
What?
Roll up on my 30-second clip.
Stop it.
Dumb shit. Again, like none of that terribly sexist.
No, nothing particularly.
I mean, outside of like, he wants me.
Call me Fish Boy.
What does that even mean?
He's a Magikarp, man.
He's playing Magikarp Jump.
Gotta jump.
Magikarp main.
I'm a Genji man.
Never mind, that's even worse.
Oh.
See? Magikarp, Genji, jumping.
They flop around.
This is
I mean,
So
nothing.
far-
Yeah, nothing.
so far so good.
I mean, I kind of feel like it's a little bit of an overreaction right now.
Right now, yeah, like, all this probably could have been cut out. Like, I would have just got right into, like, the whatever the toxic
No,
stuff
I mean,
is.
I
Alright,
think.
guys, I played Widowmaker before the Fire Nation attacked. I was there. When
That makes
There
no
is,
sense, but just shows that you're the
Hang on,
stupid
people.
fucking weeb.
Yeah, can I? Yeah,
Christ.
fucking.
I mean, come on, you look ridiculous.
I played Widow before the Fire Nation attack. I'm not really up to date on my... That's
an
Avatar,
air-
right?
Yeah, Airbender
Okay,
reference.
yeah, references. So, how does that
It's
have
nothing,
any relevance?
Oh my god.
There was absolutely no sniperish type thing ever, so.
All right.
This is the fucking dumbest. I mean, like, but the problem is that this does expose the regular stupidity that you're met with when you play online.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was wondering where all these people who used to play League went. Good to know.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. You know,
What rank are these people playing at?
America.
No
I like
idea.
America because they don't
Probably.
deal with terrorists.
I like Americans because they're good at raping people.
Whoa!
There it is.
Huh.
Whoa!
What did he just say? He likes Americans because they're good at raping people?
That's exactly what I heard.
I'm glad I took all those child grabbing classes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Let's back this up because we were talking a little bit. Right. All right.
yeah, and we were,
Let's just make sure that we've got the proper context here.
When terrorists started to kill people in the United States of America.
I like America because they don't deal with terrorists.
I like Americans because they're good at raping people.
Holy shit, dude!
Okay.
All right,
This isn't that's
socially awkward.
that's not shit talk. That's
That's like
Wow.
like something systemically wrong with that guy.
That
with
was
all of
fucked.
them.
the United States of America raping since
I get,
the
dude.
1800s.
I get that like ironic ignorance can be funny. I mean,
yeah.
hell,
I don't think that's ironic, though.
I engage in it more than maybe people realize how much it's meant to be ironic. But like, wow. Now, I am uncomfortable by that.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean, that wasn't like,
That wasn't a joke. That wasn't a punchline. That
Yeah.
dude was just sharing a thought that he has.
Yeah.
yeah, like
An opinion that he holds. Yeah.
that wasn't just specifically harassment against our person making the video. That was harassment against anyone whose ears had to be subjected to that.
Holy,
You're welcome.
fucking Christ, man.
Oh,
I mean, it just shows you the caliber of people that you're dealing with here. You know?
Genji mains, man.
nihilist in the chat can't even talk coherently. I feel dumber having listened to that.
Let's
Marcus Kyler just found out why Trump won.
see what else they have to say.
If you ever need some Americans, you just go and rape someone. Pretty easy.
Stop it!
Your mom's probably a waffle. Shut up.
What?
It occurs to me just now, it might be that she may not have been recording her outbound sound. If we can't hear her,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she may be like, wow, like actually saying down the line, like, that's fucked up.
yeah. What's wrong with you?
Because it seems like there's a part of the conversation that we're missing. There's like a bit of context that we're missing.
Yeah,
Is her
your
mouth
mom's a waffle.
moving between those, or
Huh?
like does she have like her cam up anywhere in the picture?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah, like maybe she called him a
why
dick
is there
waffle or
no team
something.
communication? Come on, guys.
Because of
Team
you.
communication if we're gonna pull this one through.
Team is the key.
Anyone
He's
else
like-
mute the skunk? Anyone else mute Mercy? Head to mute her.
Okay,
She is talking.
okay,
I
yeah.
heard her
I think
voice
she is
there.
talking.
Yeah.
I didn't hear her voice though.
Well, because
yeah.
she's the one recording this,
right,
And he said that he muted her. So even if she was talking, he can't hear her. So he's not communicating with her.
well now.
He had to mute her.
I think that's what he just said. I think she's. If I have to guess the context for this, I think that that we're not hearing her. That we're not able
Yeah.
to hear her.
Could be possible.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, I don't like little dudes on this team.
Yeah, she's clearly a young male.
Yeah, I hate
Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
Just in case anyone was curious
Oh.
what sexual harassment
Are you a
was
guy?
like, that's it.
Okay, never mind. No, we can hear.
That's all right.
so that's the first time that she said anything.
All right. Oh, hang on. Let's. There seemed like something
happened there.
some bit
She
of.
said something like, if anyone's wondering what sexual harassment sounds like, that was it.
Yeah.
If anyone was curious what sexual harassment
Are you a
was
guy?
like, that's it.
Yeah.
Because it's to your gender.
There, he's having his first orgasm because he heard a female voice.
Trust me, we sexually harassed her, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot gender is.
And a vagina.
Oh my god, yeah, he sounds like your Garlean.
Dude, like this is really hard to listen to.
Yeah.
This is really hard to listen
Yeah.
to and because again, we're sitting here doing a talk show about video games. There's no way to kind of distance. This is the
These
community.
people exist.
This is the community that we have built.
That we are in, yeah.
Not us as Final Encountercast, but us as video game enthusiasts.
Yeah.
This is what we have built for ourselves. We have built a pile of shit.
I mentioned earlier that these videos are a dime a dozen. I'm going to take that back because the ones that I watch are usually just dudes like yelling insults at each other. Like this is something completely different.
Basically just raped her.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that was an awesome unpause. Well done, sir.
Let's back that up.
I forgot gender assuming this.
Basically just raped her.
Dude, no, she's gonna record this. Watch out.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Too late.
Called it.
I can't
I'm not gonna get reported to the police for calling you a dude on the internet.
That's
Yours
not.
is the internet.
No. I'll tell you what happens. Let's game this out, okay? It's what's happening right the fuck now.
Yeah. Podcasts start picking up on this shit and calling you an asshole.
That's right. And there's like a good 50-50 shot right now that you're going to be called out on a national radio show. You human pile of excrement.
Oh, can we do that on Checkpoint?
I
think we should.
I don't know how to air this. I don't know how to give proper context to being able to call this
we'll have
guy.
to take select
and
quotes.
The other thing is that like I don't know the words that I could find that would be FCC friendly to call this guy what he is, which is a fucking pile of pieces of shit that are pasted together that reasonably they resemble some kind of human being.
He's
That's
Oogie
all you
Boogie
are.
made out of shit. That's what he is.
yeah.
If you ever seen that Dogma movie, you remember
I remember Dogma.
the shit monster, right?
Oh, yeah.
That comes out in the middle of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what this guy is, right? Like if you could take all of the negative aspects of humanity and roll them into one person, that's what this is. That's the kind of shit that that it breeds. This is the kind of ignorance. You can see it right here. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
The fact that
that's the consequence.
That in his head he like somehow makes the connection. Oh, the police gonna go after me for calling you a boy? Like really? That's what you picked out of that whole lineup?
How about the rape comment?
That means to him calling her a boy is more of a slight than the rape comments?
Yeah, that was the big thing that you said that was wrong. Ass.
Police aren't going to come after you, dude.
No, not for anything you ever say like that.
Police aren't going to come after you. You know who is? Us.
Rendos in the chat says, I love how this went from this kind of an overreaction to, oh my God, Jesus, what the fuck? You're right. That escalated quickly, man.
Sure did. About 3 minutes into that video,
I was prepared to go another way, to say that this is an overreaction and to say that, like, look, you can't mistake shit talking for sexist, misogynist bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I kept that I just kept that video playing. That we didn't jump around in the timeline to figure out, like, have to figure out how did we get here.
Well, we probably would have went back anyway and been like, oh,
exactly.
That's how it jumped pretty quick. There was no build up.
That is ugly, ugly. And guess what? It's an ugly sentiment from you, the person that originates from. That's not funny shit talking. That's not, hey, I'm better than you. That's not, dude, that's not.
Well, they're on the same team, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, oh my God.
And here's my thing. If that's the first time she talked, like, how did they single her out? Like for what reason?
Hey, guys, how we going? Hey, guys, I'll play Mercy. Someone be Tank.
Dude, that whole thing started with her being like, hey, guys, how's it going? And them all being like, grill, Ermiger, grill.
Yeah.
Like, that's where that started.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting. And people wonder why we waste time talking about something like this. It's because right now, as you're listening to this, I can guarantee you that there is a 13-year-old or a 16-year-old somewhere listening to the show who's a big fan of the dumb shit that we do, right? Who's a big fan of all of the offensive bits that we do, that is hearing this and reflecting on his own actions and the way that he acts when he sits down and plays a game.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about it. That's why it's worth talking about. If you can get even one person to sit back and analyze the way that they're behaving and the effect that has on someone else and the effect that it has on gaming in a macro sense, in a big picture sense, it does not make gamers look terribly good.
Yeah, and here's the issue: is everyone out there listening right now? That's your people. You can say like, no, he doesn't represent us. Well, here's the unfortunate truth: he's part of the gaming community, and so it's on us to kind of, when you see shit like that, call each other out,
report it,
call each other out, and don't. If someone's making comments like that, tell them to stop being a fucking asshole.
Absolutely. And it has nothing to do with identity politics either, right?
Nope.
It has nothing to do with identity politics because right is right and wrong is wrong. And telling someone that you're going to rape them is fucking wrong. Doesn't matter. That's not a gender thing. That's not a race thing. It doesn't fucking matter. And when something's wrong, you take the opportunity to call that shit out. You take the opportunity to speak about it. And it doesn't matter what my race is. It doesn't matter what my gender is. I'm going to call out bullshit where I see it.
Bullshit.
And this is fucking bullshit. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I wish there was a way that
this team
that we could single him out more, because unfortunately, whatever his name in the game is, that doesn't even necessarily equate to anything. Different people can have the same
name.
Nyla says, so we have to purge him. No, you got to fucking educate him.
Yeah.
You got to sit him down and you got to go, look at what the fuck look what you did.
Yeah, take a moment to actually think about the words that just came out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
Like, ew. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that is just, again, and this is not being done for an audience or for entertainment. You heard someone go, "Hey guys, knock it off. She's probably going to record you."
Yeah, exactly.
She absolutely is.
And she is.
But that's the thing, is that this is the way that people act when they think they're never going to be held accountable for their actions.
And what's even sadder than this...
And it's disgusting because that's genuine, right? Like, if you have a construction, like a show or a personality, like, I get really worked up about shit. I get really angry about stuff. I get really salty about stuff. We were talking earlier in the week on Checkpoint Radio about the World of Tanks guy, Sir Fox, who gets all worked up and who gets all salty, and what they've done to silence his criticism, and then you go, that's a fucking character. Like, that's a character construction. All I'm doing is taking Howard Stern or Alex Jones or whoever is blowing up in terms of numbers and going, well, you can do that for video games. Like, there's the same way that you can energize people or attract them to your product, but just talk about video games because there's billions of dollars in this industry.
Yeah, and for anyone
it is, like, part of it is a calculated decision on my part, and it's a bit cynical, and there's a character construction there, but there is fuck it, dude. I think a lot about the consequences of the shit that I say. And I think the most offensive thing that I think I've maybe ever said on this program was that I didn't give a shit when Iwata died. And I had a point behind that. And that is, death tributes on the internet are fucking stupid. And they are self-serving, and they don't do anything. I mean, we just saw this with Chris fucking Cornell. They don't do anything. I understand people are hurting. I understand that people made a connection with that person's art. But fucking death tributes, going onto Facebook and telling other people what he meant to you after he died, does no fucking good. It doesn't change the outcome of what happened. It might help you deal with some of your emotions. That's fine if that's what you need. But you know what? I think that that's self-serving and that's selfish. And every time I see it, I think that person is selfish for doing it. That was my point. And I had a very cogent, specific point that I was trying to make. And yes, I was an asshole when just delivering that point on purpose. on purpose because I had a point. This is not making a point. This is not a performance. This is not someone who is like, yeah, I'm going to say something about the state of sexism by talking unbelievable shit to my Overwatch team, right? That's not a commentary on anything. That's you being a shitbag and someone catching you being a shitbag. Now admit that you're a fucking shitbag and let's everyone try to move on past this and stop perpetuating this kind of behavior because it's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, to go beyond that too, you mentioned perpetuating the behavior. I've seen this popping around a few places in different Facebook groups and whatnot, and a lot of the comments, like as I'm reading them, are just as bad as the video. A lot of people are being like, "Oh, it's just shit talking." Oh, no, if you can't,
this is identity politics, and it's good. She's a woman. She's making herself a victim. Yep. No, fuck that.
If you can't take the fire, get out.
Fuck you. If that's your opinion, fuck off. Go fuck off to the 4chan or whatever, like whatever hole of the internet that you reside in, and just go back to your fucking bubble. If you don't want to actually genuinely have the discussion, go talk about it with your shitty friends inside your shitty bubble so that they can be the big echo chamber that you need to feel good about yourself, you fucking piece of garbage. That's the other thing that I'm getting sick of is the responses from people on social media, where every time something like this happens, they out come the fucking MAGA hats, and the only opinion and the only fucking opinion that they have, the only political opinion that they hold is SJWs are bad. That's it. That's the only. If that's your only fucking political opinion, you know what? I can't listen to you anymore, and I don't think other people should either. It's not trying to discount your opinion. It's that your opinion sucks and you're arguing a fantasy. You're arguing unreality. And I don't want to have that fucking argument anymore. Yeah. How do you justify? What kind of fucking backflips do you have to justify to make, oh, I'm going to rape you, or I love America because they're good at rape? How does that make any of that acceptable? What justification can you give me? You utter human trash pile. And God, we let people call the show. God damn it, I wish this guy was just listening on the off chance and heard himself on this video and was like, I want to defend this.
Oh yeah, that'd happen.
It never would.
No.
But this is embarrassing. As someone who loves video games, this is fucking embarrassing, and it's embarrassing because this is the norm. Because I heard this, the first time I heard this, I went, yeah, this is...
Sounds about right.
Even the most extreme shit, I was like, yeah, I've heard that kind of shit before. And it's contingent on all of us to call it out. Not just call it out in the group chats, but call it out on shit like this too. On shit like this show. I mean, this kind of behavior is fucking embarrassing. And I hate that. I hate being embarrassed to be a gamer. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I mean, for me, that's reliving Gamergate.
Oh, good.
To realize that the worst of humanity still exists within our culture. Yeah.
And it does. Our culture harbors some of the absolute worst.
And that they're the vocal minority.
Yeah.
And that they can do really, really tangible damage by just not giving a fuck. God damn it. These people just annoy the shit out of me. And these are the fucking Twitter warriors. These are the armchair warriors that sit back and they let other people do their fighting, and they'll spread the ideas, but they won't actually hit the fucking streets for them.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing. Dreadful. I hate seeing this from our community. We're better than this shit. We are so much better than this. We choose to be shitty.
Ugh. I hate that.
I fucking hate it.
Choose to be shitty.
We choose to be shitty.
You're right.
Fucking hate it.
For more information on the news and other stories, you can ask Papa Woody about it because he's filling in at the news desk.
There you go.